My wife and I lived off for about 10 years. We lived in Tennessee and in Kentucky. And when the opportunity to move back to Arkansas came about with my job, we jumped at it. My wife and I have been married about 22 years, and we've got 3 teenagers. They are 18, 16, and 14. So a lot of the reason behind why I decided to run for office was our experience with them. Just challenges growing up in the education system, challenges they had individual with learning disabilities, and just our opportunity as parents to hopefully do something impactful for not just their generation, but for generations to come. My vision for students in Arkansas is that we would not accept anything less than the best. My vision for students, I heard someone talking recently when they were talking about the challenges that we have in reading, and it's not just in Arkansas, it's nationwide, that for kids, the mandate is not just to do a little bit better, not to take our reading scores from 35% to 40 or to 45, but the mandate is mastery. The mandate is that kids must know how to read, not just a few kids, not just a little bit more than we're doing right now, but all kids, because it's such an important indicator of future success. So, for me, the opportunity within what we do in education policy is how we impact a student's life ongoing and the chances that they have to succeed because of that. One thing that COVID did was it allowed parents and, again, caregivers, grandparents, whomever, to be hyper involved in their kids' education, to see what was actually going on and to see what's working and what's not working. And so I think the opportunity for parents to have transparency within the education system is vital, because there's a declining benefit to doing anything outside of what kids need. That can go a lot of different directions, but I think it's important that parents know that there's a focus on the big ones, reading, writing, math, social studies, science. Let's stick to that, because that's what the key drivers are for our kids' success in the future. I think the money should follow students, not schools, because when you look at how our system of governance is set up, there's a little bit of a misnomer of a thing we call public money. You hear that a lot of times in this discussion is public money. Well, what is public money? Public money is simply the tax dollars that you and I and everyone have parted with because of the hard work, because of our system of taxes, income taxes, sales taxes, and property taxes and the like. Ultimately, it's about the free market. It's about the opportunity for me as a parent and other people as parents and as folks who are consuming education within our system, to make the choice that is best for their family. And we know that not everybody is built the same. As we have looked at our education system, especially the last couple of generations, it's very specific in how it works. And I like to describe it as just, it's a square hole, right? It's a hole that has a specific shape. But we have kids that are all different, all across the spectrum. We have kids that are oblong and circles and triangles and stars and all kinds of things, and we try to fit them into one mold, when in reality, that's not what is best for them. So I think the opportunity for money to follow the student is that we can say, what is the best need of this student, the best need of this family, and how can we allow our education system to fit that? And to me, the best way to do that is for the money to follow the student, so the parents or grandparents or caregivers can make the decision that's best for that child.